All right, clean it up real good. I believe that'll do for now. We didn't have much of a blowout. Okay, now we just have to install the we want this axle to turn in this, but we saw how well that it fits with that Lennox bit. So we've got a 1-inch dowel rod here and some 80 grit paper, which we're just going to slip down in here. And it's not going to take much. Well, that's pretty good. The bottom, just a little bit. We're going to use some wax also. We want it to fit tight. That's getting pretty good. I think we need to all right, now time for the big hammer. You gotta have a big hammer. Yep, we're gonna have to work it in and out. So we're gonna have to drive it down in there and then turn this over so we can drive it back out. Maybe. It's looser than I thought. And it's not even straight. That's what happens when you don't have a dang drill press that's big enough for stuff to fit in. I believe some wax and we'll be pretty close to there. Break out the 150. This isn't how I would normally do it, but I don't want to move the camera again. Just sand with the grain. That feels pretty slick. That's starting to fit pretty good. A little more straight line sanding to slicking it up. Wax comes in many forms. Oh yeah, that's gonna be perfect. I don't want to get it any higher than my hand because that's where I'm gonna be gluing. But this part certainly can have it on there. That fits really well. Turns well. Good deal. We're happy with that. And it might not be as crooked as I thought. Almost straight. Not quite. The other direction is dead on. So that's all right. We got our head here in the Moxon vise, and we've got our axle with the sanded and waxed part sticking up. The part we're going to glue still fresh and clean, but we need to find out where it goes. So if you find a square. Ooh, that looks bad, doesn't it? And it doesn't get any better, does it? Right about there. No, right about there. Turn a little bit. Yep. I think that's about it. That's what happens when you don't have a drill press that something will fit in and you gotta freehand it. Okay, so there's our marks. So we know where to index it. I can feel where I'm at down here. So all we need to do now is glue it in there. So, oh yeah, glued up nice and tight. We're ready to rock and roll. All right, all we need to do is slick it up a little bit with the old vibrating sander and we can mate our pieces. That should do it. I can't think I'm forgetting anything. Am I forgetting something I should have done before I waxed it? That is perfect. Always a major pain. How about that? It actually worked once. Set that puppy in there. Oh, that is so sweet. How about that? We got a winner. But I still think it's too big. Well, I know that there's material there that we don't need. I need to get it down and get the rifle on it before I trim this to fit. So I'm going to go ahead and attach it with a couple of screws to the bottom for now and put the padding on it. And then when we trim it, we can just run it back through the bandsaw, unscrew it and run it back. All right, I hacked out a couple of pads from some old garage floor material. Got the first one glued on. Put some tape on there to keep the glue from getting on the material, but we're just going to glue this one on the top of that one. Add a little bit there to refresh that. And then do this one. Try to glue it where your overspray will go, where it will do some good. And try not to glue yourself, because this stuff really sticks well. It's contact cement, but I want to move it around a little bit to set it. So we're going to go ahead and put it down wet and just get it about where we want it. And that will be fine. It glues up well. All right. Once we trim that up, that will look nice. And looking pretty good, so let's put it back.